nila, hindi nila kayang i-reproduce yung same quality at saka ability ng stem cells to enter and perform in the human body. So, Phytoscience Malus domestica. When they researched this, no, several years before they published this paper, isa sa mga, hindi ko na ikikwento yung lagi kong kinikwento about mga tao kumakain niya na hindi tumatanda. Oo, so it's true, no? It's parang para siyang urban legend. Na pagka kinain mo to, hindi ka tatanda. No? Pagka kinain mo itong apple na to, gaganda yung balat mo. Pero they are there on a mission. They want to prove what is the correlation of that storm and ano ba talaga yung kakatuwang kakaiba sa Manus domestica plant. No? Bakit ang haba ng shelf life niya na wala sa ibang apple. At saka pag in-scratch mo yung skin niya, nagre-regenerate siya. Nasasara niya yung sarili niya. Pag kasi sinugatan mo yung puno, maglagay ka doon. No? I love you. No? Mawawala. So nag-auto self-heal siya. No? Weird, no? But they found out this plant has tremendous amount and unique stem cell. So they zeroed into this. And ito bang stem cell na to? Can this affect human cells? That's the biggest question. Right? Kanina, kinuwento ko sa inyo yung human stem cells. Nag-dwell tayo doon na medyo matagal. No? Iba't ibang form. Ngayon, does Manus domestica stem cell affect our own stem cell? One, to regenerate. And number two, can it produce a highly specialized cell? Kung kaya niya mag-multiply, okay, di ba? Good. Pero, can it produce a highly specialized cell? At kung makakaproduce siya ng highly specialized cell, baka naman mag-produce siya ng matandang stem cell din or damaged stem cell. So these are the three questions that these three investigators investigated. They researched upon this. Ito po yung resulta. Ngayon, they have to establish, number one, they want to establish, can this Manus domestica stem cell, can this protect human stem cells? To prove this, they get umbilical cord stem cell. Just to prove a point, any stem cell of our body, pero they shows umbilical cord stem cell. Kasi yung umbilical cord stem cell has a potential to become so many kinds of cells. So they went to the youngest one. Okay? So, they harvested umbilical cord stem cells, purified it, make sure na purong-purong umbilical cord human stem cells siya. Then they treated it with 0.01% of Malus domestica stem cells and 0.1%. So magkaibang batch. And then what they did is find out, no, kung yung cord blood mai-influence siya dumami. Diba? Kasi ang question nila, no, can this protect, no, the umbilical cord stem cell? And these are the result. So yung control is the human cord blood or human cord stem cell na walang Malus domestica. By applying 0.01% of Malus domestica stem cell into the same environment, dumami siya. And nung in-increase nila yung concentration, nagkaroon ng concentration-dependent growth up to 80%. Alright? So, in this graph, look at your table there. Meron dyan, similar dyan. Now, you can prove to anyone, everybody who says na walang pakialam ang plant stem cells because it only belongs to plants. Well, the data shows otherwise. Human cord stem cells grow at a very significant result of 80%. This is your control, not treated with Malus domestica stem cells, but with only 0.1%, go up to 80% more. So, ibig sabihin, boom, theory number one established. Malus domestica stem cells can influence human stem cells to grow. Okay? Established by laboratory. Now, the question is, the basic question is, can it can this cord blood differentiate? First, punta muna tayo sa protection. So, nung mag-grow, no? Nung mag-grow sila, again, meron siyang direct effect. Ang question, paano, ano yung effect ng Malus domestica cells? Anong meron sa stem cells ng Malus domestica? Bakit nag-grow yung human embryonic stem cell? Since nag-add tayo ng Malus domestica stem cells, baka naman yung nagbilang ng machine is Malus domestica stem cells plus human embryonic stem cell. Siyempre, parang pag tinignan nyo, pag binilang mo yun ng isa-isa, siyempre, dadami kasi nilagyan mo eh. Di ba? But what they did is to make sure that it is human embryonic stem cell or human cord blood stem cell. Meron silang special machine that segregates the Malus domestica stem cells and the human cord stem cells. So they made sure that growth is really the growth of the human cord stem cells. So actually, it can. No? Ang tanong nila, bakit? Anong meron sa blood stem cells? It's an established fact na yung blood stem cells inside each cell, no? Di ba meron kang cell membrane and then cytoplasm and then nucleus? Going back to your basic science. Okay? Sa basic science. Doon sa loob ng kanyang cytoplasm, meron doon mga growth factors. Meron mga enzymes. No, yung sinasabi mo sa akin, meron mga contents yung plant stem cells that somehow can influence human stem cells to grow. Alright? Ngayon, ang gusto nilang establish na fact is one, can it influence growth in human stem cells? Number two, can it protect the human stem cells? So what they did, lahat na nag-grow, no? If you go to your journal now, stem cells na nag-grow, they expose it with ultraviolet light. So yung ultraviolet light will destroy each cell down to the nucleus, to the DNA level. Kasi yung ultraviolet light has a very small wavelength. It can penetrate inside the cell, destroy it from within. Destroy it from within. Alright? So tingnan natin, anong nila, can Malus domestica stem cell protect our own stem cell from irradiation? Here's the result. Almost 50% of the cells cultured in the growth medium died. Whereas cells cultured in the presence of the Malus domestica cells, only a small loss. So ito yung control. Halos naubos siya. Nag-start siya, ganito siya karami. Patay. And then those with 0.1, it's not only, it is not only it protected, but it also produced more proliferation. This graph showed that almost 50% of the cells cultured in the growth medium died after irradiation. Whereas cells cultured in the presence of Malus domestica cells experienced only a small loss. So ibig sabihin, it can protect stem cell, human stem cell. So, okay, meron kayong graph that you can show to everyone that you know, it has a protective capacity. The Malus domestica stem cells has a protective capacity. Now, the next test that they did is they isolated hair follicles. The purpose of this is, one, kaya nga niyang mag-produce ng maraming stem cell. Can this stem cell grow into a highly differentiated cell? Diba? Remember? Ang stem cell can multiply itself to become a highly differentiated one. So, for the next step, they isolated, how, yan. First, they isolated hair follicles, on a growth medium. And then another set were